Alright guys, welcome back to Project Dead. So, as you can see, I'm down here in the basement, and what we're going to be doing is working on some lights. I got some cheapy, what do they call them? Fluorescent lights, those little compact ones that look like actual bulbs, but they're fluorescent. Um, and we're going to be working down here and building my workstation up good enough so I can record. If you guys saw the previous clip or vlog, I'm not sure how I'm going to cut it, um, you'll notice that I made a stand for my iPhone out of my old camera stand and a cheapy selfie stick. Just hacked it right together. So besides that, let's see. Let me just grab the parts and I'll show you what we're going to do. Alright, so this here, get rid of this cord. Alright guys, so this here I picked up from a local beauty shop. Can I step back? I can. Alright guys, so this here I picked up from a local beauty shop. It's a little arm here on the spring. Epic fail there. So it's a light on the spring. Now, because they threw it out, it's missing the fluorescent light that should be under there. And it's got the big magnifying glass. Whoa! Anyways, so it's got the big magnifying glass here, and they'll use this for like nails or whatever. And as you can see, when they threw it out, the bracket cracked. So what I need to do is modify this. So instead of 120 volts going through this, actually it was probably a couple thousand because there was a transformer to run the bulbs. But transform it from a couple thousand volts to 12 volts. And with the 12 volts, I'll be able to run the lights off of it. But I'm also going to transpose the holes that used to be here up a little higher because there's enough room underneath here and right before the switch. So I'll be working on that today. Here's the plate that holds underneath it. Just put a nut and washer on that and that'll clamp it to the arm. So I'm going to use that to mark the holes. And then I'm also going to be soldering up the transformer. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it 100%. This right here is the original transformer. This is, let's see, all Chinese. It is, that must be, input's 115 volts, and output is, that's 24 watts, that's not output. It's not a transformer, it's a ballast. Fluorescent lights use a ballast. It's similar to a transformer, not quite the same though. So anyways, that's not going to work for what I wanted to, but anyways, I need to try to somehow either pop this off. I don't know, that's pretty well onto this back plate. So we either need to pop it off, or maybe just cap the end off of the light with plastic or something, not sure. I used to have what they call a Lumidisc. It's this little glass disc, it had like a little lightning pattern on it, but unfortunately the vacuum part of it broke, so there's no saving it. But the transformer in it is the exact voltage and wattage for what I need for this project. And what I'm going to do is going to solder this in to the 120 line, be very safe, and then this will give us 12 volts output, which I will then hook up to this here. Now this here, this is just the temporary battery pack. Actually, saw the light out for a second. This is the temporary battery pack for the LED strips. And these here are going to be the lights. I keep looking at the wrong side of the camera. So these here are going to be the lights, what's going inside the new lamp. And that'll give us a much brighter, perfect thing for zooming in and whatnot. Who knows? So we'll see how this all works. So for now, we're just going to set up and get soldering. Alright, so for right now, what I did is I took the ballast here, and I realized that this plate here, the only thing that this is good for is holding the ballast in. This right here is the actual back of the box. I don't have to worry about anything being exposed as long as it's all set. So what I'm doing now is, as you can see, the original plug here has these like little barrel type connectors for an easy connect and disconnect. So I took the leads off of the ballast, just cut it right off. I'm just going to take the leads here, solder them up to each side of the inputs on the transformer. The plug on the transformer I still have here. It's small on both sides, so you can plug it in either direction and it wouldn't matter. So technically this part here doesn't matter. And I don't see any markings for input, output, whatnot. It's just a simple 1 to 10 ratio transformer. I think this does put out 12 volts, but what I'll do is I'll wire it up. Once this is wired, I'll plug that in, and then I'll take my voltmeter, test it, figure out which one's positive and negative. That way I know we've got a good flow. So let's get started. Boom! Actual wire strippers. Alright. Alright, so our wires are prepped. Next step is soldering. Now I have this here from years ago from an old computer project, and I bought some more solder. This is a thinner solder, I think. So I'm going to try this and see how it goes. Those ones mesh nicely. You know what? I'm going to snip off the tip here. It's already got the solder on the other side from the old connection. So that's going to shorten things up a bit, but I like this, I like how it's meshed. See if I can do this without burning myself. Yeah, that meshes right together nicely. It'll create a nice strong bond. And if I do it right, it'll hold itself up. See if I can mesh it all in. Perfect. Alright, so can you guys see that? Just put this down just a little bit. Alright, so hopefully this here is hot enough to do the trick. Oh yeah, it's plenty hot. Yeah, it's not gonna work out too well right there. Let me grab this guy. Balance him, perfect. Okay. So we're just gonna apply the heat from underneath. Try to put gentle pressure on top. You can see getting right into the
individual strands. Oop, oop. Nope, that did not work out well. Came right out. All right. Now the key is to heat it up enough to melt it so you can put it back together. Still make it look good. Put some in here.
Alright, so there's one side done. Let's flip it over and go for number 2. Alright guys, so we, as you can see, we soldered up the leads going to the transformer. That'll allow me to plug it into the factory old cable that I can just plug into the wall, and it'll work like a regular light. So now it'll give us 12 volts instead of 120 volts going to the lamp there. It's stuck, so I can't pull it in. But there we have it. So we have a good start. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to end there today because I either ran out of electrical tape or I just can't find it. So we're going to have to do a part run to the store, grab some electrical tape, and continue this tomorrow. Alright, catch you guys later. Bye.